turn it back on. And I'm gonna let my pre-workout kick in. So I'm actually just gonna move these around. Yo, Savage, what's up? What's up? Hopped in the chat real fast. Let's go. I'll move these weights around because I didn't put them back from yesterday. Now, one concern of mine that I have right now with lifting is my elbows. I've been feeling pretty like sore, kind of hurting. That's probably due to the fact of lifting really heavy. So we're gonna see how all that feels and whatnot throughout the night. I'm not gonna try to max out tonight on bench press by any means. But I am going to. But I do have the bench ready here, so when it's time to do bench press, then we'll slide that over. We should be just about ready to go. One thing I said I was going to do the other day, which I sort of forgot, lost track of time, whatever, we're going to do right now. I'm going to shape my beard. My beard needs to be trimmed. It's needed to be trimmed for a minute now, so I'm going to do just that. I do have, by the way, in case you guys are wondering, the trimmers I have are for my face specifically. I use these for my face alone. Just gonna throw that out there because it's Manscaped, not sponsored, should be. But yeah, this razor I've only used on my face. So I'm gonna try to shape the facial hair. No, Savage, this is not pre-recorded. I'm live right now. What's up, Willow? How's it going? Right now, I'm just trimming my facial hair before we get into the workout, letting the pre-workout kick in. What's up, UTT? What's up? How are you guys doing today, though? I'm good, thank you for asking. In case you're wondering why I'm shaving downward, because I don't really want to cut much off from the beard. From like the bottom area here. Right here is what I'll end up going a little bit more upward. And also this is like a longer guard. But as far as now goes, I don't want to have like I don't want to change it like a ton. But yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I will say though, Savage, I know you're not new. I know you've been here since the Fortnite days. I'm gonna focus here for a second. Alright, there we go. We got a good line. Then I just go up to that line that I just made. I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning up right now. Yo, will appreciate you subscribing. Thank you. Right now, I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning up on facial hair before we start the workout. I need to shave. I wanted to shave the other day, except I forgot because I was going to do that on stream, and then we got to talking which I talk endlessly. I do have a mirror right here, Will. Yep. So I actually cut my hair live on stream. Anytime that I cut my hair, like head hair, I cut it live. So, and I've got a couple different mirrors that I set up for it specifically. Oh man, my my razor here is almost dead in battery. Also gonna trim up around my ears real quick because I hate to have the hair go over my ears. But yeah. Yo, Crocodile, what's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. I'm just doing a little bit of facial hair trimming before we get to the workout stream. So nothing crazy. I also personally grow a lot more facial hair, like right here. It grows in a lot more thick, so I like to sort of thin it out a little bit more. I'm sure I don't have like the most technical way of shaving. But we get the job done. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it looks terrible. I've had some people compliment me on my beard here on the stream, so you know, I think it's all right. I'd say this is about what we're gonna rock with for the facial hair. Boom, you can see better lighting now. I already got my mustache a little bit earlier. So boom, here we go. The facial hair. I've been growing facial hair for quite a while now, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Use the nasty sweat rag to get extra hairs off. Garvano, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you as always. Yeah, a little trim on the facial hair feels good. So I feel like it's much better than it just was. Yo, Dr. Pepper, how you doing? I've never used anything for beard growth. I've had some like beard oils for like moisturizer, but I've never used anything for like beard growth per se. What's up, Dr. Pepper? But also, RC, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, RC. Ha. You're silly. Heck no. No, heck no, Dr. Pepper. Heck no. Yo, Adrian, what's up? What's up? Do I support LGBTQ? I will support everything that I can carry on my back. Yo, Young, what's up? What's up? Let's see. He said do 17 push-ups. We're gonna do some push, a little bit of workout, push workout. You know what? Sure. Why not? Why do you want me to do 17 push-ups? And why 17? Jesus is king. Absolutely. Amen to that. You know, actually, I was just going through. It was wonderful. I do a daily devotional. My wife and I. She showed me like a Bible app a while ago. But it's John 10:10. That was today's, and it says, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. That was the Bible verse today in my Bible app. He said, make it 21. Katie, what's up? Ara farming? I don't think I could farm that. Yo, motivation, what's up? What's up? Thank you, by the way. Bounds, I have no clue what that even means. Like I said, I support whatever I can carry on my back. You know, I can carry on my back? My wife, my son. Boom! Plates. Alright. We'll do 21 push-ups before we get into a little bit of the chest workout here. Isaiah, what's up? How you doing? But I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I'll put my feet up here, so that way it is push-ups from here. There we go. 6, 7. Alright, 21 push-ups. Let's go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, go slow, 20, 21. There you go, there's your 21 push-ups. Vash, cringe, what's cringe? That's the question. Understand the trend, motivation, I don't understand either. Someone just said that it's a meme that doesn't make sense. So, I was like, okay. That makes sense. It doesn't make sense. Cool. Because it makes dollars. Nah, Katie, you're goated. Be too kind. I'm going to get a little bit of a warm up here. Because we're going to hit bench today. That right there is just 135. Nothing crazy. Just getting a little bit of a warm up though. You said you want to start lifting, just working out in general. You have any tips for a starter? What are some of your goals? Motivation? What are some of your goals? If your goal is just to get moving, then, you know, start with a walk, start with a jog, start with, or maybe take some time and think of like some goals that you have if you don't have any goals specifically. I would say maybe come up with some goals that you want, physically for working out, stuff like that. Because I feel personally, when I have a goal, then it's a lot easier for me to aim towards something rather than just throwing effort into an open void. MP, what's up? I don't really know what you mean by that, but I can almost guarantee you the more buff and strong and jacked you get, it's just guys that are going to be like, oh, good job, bro. Granted, I am married, so I'm not looking for anyone else. I'm not looking for a lady to be like, oh, blah, blah. Other than my wife. Will, appreciate it. You have a good night as well. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, but there's plenty of like, I've got like close friends and stuff that also go to the gym and they're like, bro, you're looking swole, blah, 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 this, which is very kind of them to say. But, I feel like it's usually just your bros that end up saying anything. Like the stronger or more buff you look, that seems to be, at least for my personal experience. But again, I'm married, so I'm not trying to impress any lady other than my wife. Who's better, Lions or Chiefs? I'm not too sure. I really haven't been following the NFL. My body is shaped. If we start lifting and building muscle, you'd be beast. They say at least. I build muscle pretty fast. Just want a fit body. That's the goal. Would you say that like you're more like overweight, underweight? I feel like you saying that people say that you'd be a beast if you lift. To me, it sounds like you'd be like that. You're probably kind of like bigger in general, compared to like people you're around. If that were the case and you just want to get more fit, I would say just like start doing a little bit of like workouts, or like, just like start off, like get your body moving and stuff. If you ever have questions or anything, you're always looking to ask here about like certain workouts or whatnot. And then also Daffy, what's going on? Good to see you again. And then if you want to be more fit, and if you're like a little bit overweight, whether it's a lot or a little, I would say like start working out and be maybe like on a calorie maintenance or like a slight calorie deficit. Daffy, I don't even have 1,000 pounds in all of the equipment I have, like all of the plates and stuff I have. I don't even have 1,000. I've got like max, like absolute max, like 450. You gotta chill, man. It's crazy. My max today is not a max for me. Yo, Tristan, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, today is not a max day for my bench. Say 176 and 19 is what I was told by friends that do lift and work out. It just feels that if I worked on my back, shoulders, arms, and forearms. Okay, I got you. Daffy, my current split is a pull, push, leg, arms, and weak point. Arms and weak point, I hit arms, obviously, and I hit shoulder and chest. I'm going to do my chest workout now, which is just for strength training, which I hit a few sets of like 3 to 4 reps of 205. So legs 7 days a week. Hey, let's go. Let's see. Can't forget legs though, motivation. You said your back, shoulders, arms, forearms, chest. You can't forget chest too. But yeah. Oh, we're gonna hit another set here before we move over and bump the weight up a little bit. Also, my elbow. I think because I've been lifting really heavy, my elbow, especially today, has been feeling extra sore or like off. So I don't particularly want to like try to lift super heavy, even though we're gonna go pretty heavy. But I'm gonna sort of see how my body's treating me. See how my body feels. I want to listen to my body, and if it's saying, "Whoa, you're messing up," then I gotta fix it. Thanos, what's up? Hey, you entered in the early, so all right, we'll try a Baki pose. Let me Google to see what it looks like. I'm guaranteeing you, I'm not hitting the pose successfully. They said would be more defined. Said chest. Oh, I got you. Okay. Baki pose. Yeah, we are definitely not doing this. Andrew, yeah, those were just 45s. It was 135. We're doing a warm up. So this pose right here is what you want me to try. Okay. So arm goes on the shoulder, and try to put all my weight. Yikes. This is gonna be gross. Daffy, I can't squat 450. Alright, so it's gonna look like gosh. This is not how I thought the stream was gonna go. Yeah. Maybe we'll well, I'll have to practice more later. 450 with one arm. Shoot, I can't even do my own body weight with one arm. Yeah, I definitely, without practice, I definitely do not have the balance for the Baki pose by any means right now, Thanos. No way. All right, I'm gonna add a 35 on each side, so it'll be 205 right here. We're gonna hit 205. I'm gonna do 1 rep. I'm just gonna do 1 rep right now to see how that feels. Like I said, my elbow's gonna be off today. See how 1 rep of 205 feels, and then go from there. If we're gonna hit our, 3 to 4 reps, multiple sets. Yo, Slow, what's up? Welcome back, Jesus. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Daffy, you're wild. Wild. All right. Of course, if you guys have any suggestions for music or whatnot, let me know. I'm gonna play a little bit of music. Alexa, play Ed Sheeran. This isn't too bad. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. It's definitely I can feel it in the elbow a little bit more than I would like to. So we're gonna see how that treats me. Play Jelly Roll. Alexa, play Jelly Roll, Save Me.
Save Me, a similar song on Amazon Music.
I think I might go further. Daniel, what's up? I think I'm probably going to go a little bit further on the bench. I think it'll be a little bit less range of motion. So it'll be more of a chest workout. Yeah, I just got to be careful with my elbow, especially since we're hitting arms today. I'm going to be doing lots of like curls. I'm going to have to be careful for triceps today. I'm not sure how that's going to go with my elbow, so we'll see. John, appreciate that. Thank you. My whole life, being a farmer, son of a carpenter, strength is average compared to others. I would say, yeah, probably a little more. Catherine, you're amazing. Appreciate it. Be careful from past shoulder injury. What happened with your shoulder? All right, let's go. So, a little bit wider of a grip here. 3, 2. Go. Whew. Said looking good. Hey, now, oh, appreciate that, Slow. Play Helicopter. All right. Yo, Ellie, what's up? Singing baseball bat. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Baseball definitely can mess you up. For sure. Mike, yes. That was a set of 4. We're working on strength for chest. I have a goal to hit 250 by the end of the month. So far we've maxed out at 240, but I have been feeling my elbow has been not feeling the best because I've been lifting really heavy. So I do not, when you're trying to gain strength, you don't go to failure. You just try to lift really heavy. So that's what I've been doing. Let's see. Focus, what's up? I wouldn't have a homeboy that would steal, because I wouldn't be hanging out with him. That's not how I roll. How much do I weigh, Daniel? As of last night, I think it was 199. Let's see. Let's see what it says tonight. Boop. 199.4. Let's see. What song do you? Hey Carp, what's up? How you doing? Oh my gosh. Daffy, easy. I'm 6'4". Yeah, I'm probably 198 without shoes. That also could just be because I also had a bunch of pizza tonight. Skippy, it does hurt when you get a cut underneath your fingernail for sure. Motivation. Do you ever do shoulder workouts for mobility? Like you can come in here with like a low pound. So this is like 2.5. And like let's say you're laying on your side, you can come in here and like do something like this. Or if you have a band, right? And the band is stretched from this position, then you can come up like this. That's gonna help with mobility. Of course you want it to be not a lot of weight though. That's why, like right there, that's 2.5 pounds. When I've done that before with my shoulder, I don't exceed like 5 pounds. I think I may have done like 10 pounds, but not for long term for sure. I do like a low poundage for that. All right, we're gonna hit this one more time before we get into our actual workout for the night. I'm gonna go extra wide grip, which we'll see how many I can do. I'll probably do like 1 or 2. Quick 2, like I said, it was just 1 or 2. Because now we get into our actual workout. It's arm day. Arm day, baby. Right there, that was just 205, Damon. Yo, Brian, what's up? Welcome back. He said one of your friends was 6'2" at 13. Dang. I probably hit 6'2" when I was probably like 15 or 16 years old. Definitely not at 13 though. What was the song you wanted to listen to? Jesus, hold on. Let me pull my stream up on my computer. You guys already know. Gotta pull the stream up here on the computer. Just that way I can read the chat easier while we're here. Let's see. Arm day workout. Go to that. Oh, I didn't see. He said chill. I didn't even see what whoever said what said. Well, welcome back, Carvana. So anyway, I'll try that. Look into some similar weights. Hit 8 pounds. I would try it out. 8 pounds might be a little heavy. Just listen to your body. If your body is saying, "Whoa, 8 pounds," on like a shoulder workout like that. If your body's saying like, "Ooh, that's pushing it," just listen. Ryan, all right. Thanks for letting me know. Daffy, only in video games and with myself. Compete with in my head. It's anyway. Just dumb. Let's see. Alexa, play I Can Do All Things by Mike Malagies.
I Can Do All Things by Scripture Lullabies from Spotify.
Alright, Jesus, I got you. If you're still here. You guys are crazy. Ryan, that'd be kind of crazy. You must be able to talk to people beyond the grave then. How did I grow my beard? Just over time. I haven't worked on 7 months, just hit 500 push-ups. Relentless. Just like your name, you are relentless. Heck yeah, that's amazing. Absolutely awesome. Proud of you, for real. 500 push-ups that's no easy task. Especially within, like, not going throughout the day. Doesn't have to be, like, straight. Like, just push-ups non-stop. But just to do 500, even in a day, that's still amazing. So, good job. Let's see here. Yo, Ryan, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. You can be mean to me, but not other people. You can say whatever to me, but just it's a chill place. But yeah, arcade. Sorry, I don't have any better advice. I just, over time, my facial hair just grew. Maybe you could do like some, like, scratching and massaging, maybe to like activate facial growth, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. For me, no, my mustache grows last. My mustache is also like doesn't grow as much. Maj, how's it going? We're gonna do some. Where's my shirt? It's over there. But Mimi, what's up? How's it going? Probably. You pick. I like it. That's funny. Some months ago, I was at the peak doing 1,000 an hour. Holy cow! Barely got to 500 an hour, but and was doing sets of 10. Heck yeah! No, relentless. That's awesome though. I'm proud of you for real. That's really, really good. 500 in an hour is still fantastic. My dream body. Do you know who? I'd say probably like close to. If you know who Jesse James West is, I'm taller than him, but having like his physique, I think he has a really good physique. He's also he seems like a really good guy, which I personally find that just really awesome when someone seems like genuine, kind, just wholesome themselves. Yeah, so I'd say Jesse James West has like the body type that if it was like in my height that I would be most like aiming towards. Ellie, I appreciate it. You're awesome. Getting back into it, popping in more. Appreciate it, Relentless. You have a fantastic night, by the way, if you're hopping off now. Mimi, it's all good. Got to meet Brian Shaw in Mexico. So jealous, he's one of my heroes or idols. I got you. Yeah, no, Brian Shaw is crazy. Carvani said yours is Jennifer Lopez. Nice. Personally, I don't want a body like Jennifer Lopez. Sorry. He said LeBron is yours. Alright, I got you. LeBron is a tank. But the funny thing is, because basketball players, for example, like Michael Jordan has always been, will always be my favorite basketball player. But like, you see like basketball players, and they're insane when it comes to like physically, their ability, like physically on the court. But they never really look like big, like giant dudes. But that's because they train their bodies differently. It's a cool thing how your body can look very different for different like tasks, abilities, professions, whatever. But then like, you could have someone absolutely giant, like huge, super muscular, but then someone that looks way less buff is significantly stronger because they just practice strength over like hypertrophy muscle growth. Jordan and Kobe are your favorites. Motivation, same for me, 1000%. You said Daffy's yours is yourself. Heck yeah. Can't forget Larry Bird. He was amazing, but Larry Bird isn't in my top. He's not in my top 2. It's just Jordan and Kobe are my top 2, and then close to that, I would say. I don't know. Shaq would be up there. Allen Iverson would be up there. LeBron, Steph, Kevin Durant, Kyrie. Yeah, stuff. There's too many good people. Yo, Truck, what's up? How you doing? All right. We are going to get into a little bit of chest now, this is now part of the weak point. No, we're not talking free throw, Shaq. No. Did you ever watch the movie Scary Movie? Or what was it? Yeah, like Scary Movie. Yo, alien saw person, what's up? Yeah, no, Shaq will never be on the free throw list. What's going on? A prison of my own mind. You haven't? Yeah, there's like a whole like joke where it's like, all right, Shaq, you have to take this rock and make a free throw in order for you to escape the bad thing or whatever. And so Shaq throws the rock and it like hits off and then hits like some other dude in the face. And then he's like, oh man, I'll try it again. And then he just keeps missing it over and over and over. It's a funny one. Yeah, I'm sure you could probably look up on like YouTube like the clip of it. Daryl, how you doing? How's it going? All right. Except with the backboard's gotta watch out. Yeah, but not. I mean, backboards now though. Since they've got like the breakaway and whatnot. Yo, Koopa Troopa, I love the name. First of all, secondly, thank you, appreciate it. Uvo, what's up? What's up? Hello from Mexico. Hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. So you're ready to be a mod. Carvana, you're a little too crazy. You say a little bit too crazy stuff for me to think about you being a mod. Can't come up in here saying some of the stuff you say. Too crazy, too crazy. Anthony, I don't really even watch baseball till like I'm gonna say Tigers. All right, I'm gonna say Tigers, just to throw a team out there. Lewis, how's it going? Welcome. All right. We are not hitting. I don't watch NASCAR. I really don't watch like sports or anything. Like any free time I have, like I've said many times on stream, I spend like all my free time with my family, my wife, my son. Like that's really, it's work, family time, maybe like some gaming at night, streaming. Whether I'm playing a game while streaming, like tonight on Mondays and Fridays, I stream video games and then I stream my workout afterwards. But like that's mostly like what my days consist of, and weekends are just time with my family like all night or like all day, and then at nighttime, streaming, working like for the YouTube channel or whatever, you know. So I really don't spend much time at all like watching like sports or shows. If I watch shows, then it'd be like with my wife like at nighttime or something like that. Truck, I'd have to go with Dale because I don't know who John Force is. So get ready for rest. Uva, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, and I hope you get a good night's rest. I hope it exceeds any expectations. Said you want to be heck yeah motivation. You'll get there, for sure. Said, am I go enough to be mod? Not yet. Not yet. But I appreciate it. Said you thought we were bonding. Define bonding. Alright. I'm not going crazy with the chest workouts or anything. Motivation, I do sort of have a schedule. Mondays and Fridays, I'm always streaming. I start around like 8 to 8:30, and that would be for when I start playing a game. For the month of October, I'm playing Scary Games. Got like a hiccup burp thing. So Mondays and Fridays, I always play a game, stream that, and then every day I work out, I stream it. However, I recently decided I'm taking one day off a week, which will probably be somewhere between Tuesday and Thursday of the week, so that way I can get a little bit of rest in, and then also like spend time with my wife, so that way, you know, because I want to actually like be around my wife, but since I stream all my workouts and everything, it takes time away from her, so I want to make sure I get a little bit extra time in. Like this last Tuesday, we just watched some Grey's Anatomy, hung out, watched some Grey's Anatomy, and just chilled. Appreciate it. Motivation, thank you. Hope things go well for you and your family. Appreciate you, Uva. You have a great night. We'll see you later. Said clicking in chat, getting along, having fun, bonding. I guess maybe. I guess that's bonding in a way. I don't know. I think we have different definitions of bonding. But become friends. Carvana, I'm sorry. I appreciate you. I appreciate that, but my selection for friends pretty much is exclusively guys, because I never want there to ever be any Pure. How's it going, Target? Give me 1 second, or I'll answer your question in a second. I never want to be put in a situation where there is any mistake or misconception or anything that I am in any way, shape, or form more than just a friend with a lady. So that's why since being with my wife, I've never gone on like a lunch date, gone out to lunch, hung out with a lady, took a woman, like drove her home or anything without like my wife being present, because of that. And I never want a temptation in any form or fashion to occur on anyone's standpoint, because I do not personally I do not agree with infidelity, adultery, anything like that of any sort. So, based off of that, yeah. Let's see. Deadlift advice, Pure, if you're still here, advice on deadlifts. Are you asking for like form? Are you asking for increasing the weight? What is it that you're, when you say you want advice, what is it that you are like wanting advice for? Target, no, that's not my job. It's all good though. Yo, Professor Oak, what's up? Sigma, thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. You're too kind. I actually did just trim up the facial hair at the beginning of the stream. So my ex-girlfriend never wanted there to be any confusion, so I never made friends that were girls. Motivation, exactly. It's just I like to set that, and my wife does the same thing. We just like to set that boundary because the world's crazy. You know, it's a crazy world out there. I'd much rather like lose out on like a friendship or whatnot that could be like like listen, the only ladies that I am like in close proximity with, more than like not in a professional manner, would be like my sisters, my wife, my mom when she was alive, my mother-in-law, nieces, like my niece, you know, stuff like that. Job hours, I work roughly, I make my own hours since I'm self-employed, but I'd say roughly about like 8 to 4. I can sort of go in when I want and leave when I want, but I like to be there for a good amount of time, make as much money as I can. Said, nah, I'm here to be motivated, so how about you move on? Aw, dang. Let's see. I see frequency on deadlifts when it's appropriate for high frequency, low frequency, or strength. I understand it does make sense for high frequency sessions in a week. I'd say it makes, if you're trying to gain strength, higher frequency for sure. When you are trying to gain strength pure, you do not train to failure. That's a big key thing why you can train much more. Like you could go 3, 4, maybe even 5 times in a week where you can do deadlifts. 5 times a little excessive, in my opinion. 4 would be like a good, like that's a good high number. 3 would be good too. So 3 or 4 times a week. But when you are training for strength, you want to go for a high number. So let's say like your max deadlift is, let's say your max deadlift is 100 pounds, just for easy math. My body makes my hands look tiny. I don't think I have tiny hands, but that's fine. But Damon, how's it going? Mike, how you doing? So yeah, as far as frequency and everything goes, right now we're just doing warm up for these curls, by the way. Yo, you guys gotta chill. No hating. All right, no hating on Carvana. I think Carvana's just chilling, being silly. There's no need for some hate. Hate towards me. All right. Make fun of me. Oh my gosh. This dude's so silly that a clown would laugh at him. I don't know. Focus on hating on me. All right. Not someone in the chat. But okay, so let's say your max deadlift is 100 pounds. I would go for like 3 to 4 big body, tiny hands. Exactly. There you go, Damon. I actually don't think my hands are that tiny, but that's all right. 3 to 4 sets of like 4 reps. That's what I'm doing for my chest, like strength training, is 80 to 85% of max. So for you, if 100 pounds was your max deadlift, I'd go to like 80 to 85 pounds, do 3 or 4 sets of 4. So 4 sets of 4 is what I do for my bench press. And yeah, so that I would do that 3 to 4 times in a week, and boom, easy. Say hit the gritty. Whew. That's intense stuff. That's intense stuff. All right. I prefer to get sturdy. Woo! Right. We got the 30s on here for curls. My keyboard, the Logitech G915, I believe. Let me double check. Yep, the Logitech G915 changes colors depending on what's going on. We gotta plug it back in. Boop. It's the same. Heck yeah, motivation. Let's go. I think it's like Uverse or something like that. When you open it, it says Uverse, right? I knew what you meant, motivation. If you don't make the 250, you have to gritty instead of sprinting. Instead of doing the run? Heck no. Yeah, motivation, let's go. I love it. It's really cool because I'll start reading like my daily devotional to people at work. And some people now have been like, yo, because my name's Dalton, but they're like, yo, Dalton, what's the verse for today? I'm like, yeah. Thank you, Daffy. That's some tough stuff. Alexa, play Panic at the Disco. This towel stinks, by the way. This has been like my last, like day 4 of sweat towel. It's okay. I'll switch it out. You know, I already took my monthly shower, so I should probably change this out so that way it doesn't re-stink me since I've already had my monthly shower. So let's say I'm the type of guy that can't sit still. Go every day really hard, otherwise I feel like going crazy. How can I maintain high effort, high volume, and reduce fatigue? Pure Hate, do you currently have like a specific split that you do? For example, if you work out every day, I would not hit full body every day. That's going to be terrible for you and will fatigue you very fast. But if you are on a push-pull leg, you can do that. It's only recently that I started taking a rest day. Actually, this week was the first week I've done a rest day. Peer pressure gets the best of you. Motivation, just remember this. Anytime there's like a peer pressure or whatnot, remember this, that if you want good examples in the world and you want good things to happen in the world, that you at some point will have to be that good example or the beginning, because there's not always going to be that person around to set a good example or to make the good thing start. However, once it starts, just like a freaking snowball, if you start that little snowball and it rolls, it can become a big movement. That could be you. So just remember that. Anytime that you feel like there's peer pressure or anything like that, just remember that other people could be feeling the same thing, but no one had the guts, no one had the courage to take a step out of the normal path and to do the uncomfortable thing. So you can be, I know you can be a great example in doing that for other people. Just thought of that. So I don't even think Carvana has said anything in a minute. Let's see. Appreciate that. Oh, Relentless, I didn't even know you're still here. What's up? Been biking 8 miles for a few days. Leg hurts a ton. Dang. You might want to take it a little bit easy then, truck. You might want to. What part of your leg is hurting? Like knee, quads, hamstrings, like soreness, or what? Deadlift oriented mainly. I know full body exercise too much. What alternatives do you suggest for your predicament? I'd go for like the compound movements, like some bigger ones. So if you're deadlift oriented, bench press is going to be another good one. Like heavy stuff. I mean, the main like big 3 lifts is squats, deadlift, and bench press. So I'd definitely focus on those 3. But then I would hit the like conjoining or assisting muscles in those groups for those days. That's why I personally like to do like a push-pull leg. I do a push-pull leg, arm, and weak point rotation. But when it comes to that, I mean, like squats, obviously it's just lower body legs. Deadlift also works on the lower body, also works back. So on like deadlift, I would work on like pulling muscles. So it's like other parts of your back, whether it's the lats, lats here, lower back, pulling muscles gonna be your biceps, and then when bench press, that's gonna be your shoulders, your triceps, your chest. That's how I personally prefer that rotation. So I recommend that because I've liked it a lot myself. Alexa, play "Rocking a Cardigan in Atlanta" by Lil Shorty.
Rocking a Cardigan in Atlanta and similar songs on Amazon Music.
Oh, I know this song. I want a Cardi B inside of Atlanta. I know this song. Appreciate that motivation. You're too kind. Truck, real quick. If it's like your knees, yo, my world, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. One thing I would stop it. I almost tripped. One thing I would do for you if you're like hurting in the knees in this area, a really good exercise I've learned from Knees Over Toes guy, who's on YouTube. I would definitely check his channel out because he has done like some really good research and everything. I haven't done the research. I just learned from him. If you lean against the wall and then lift where your heels are, lift up, that really helps with like the muscles and like tendons here. Because a lot of times when you're doing like, whether it's like a deadlift, a squat, things like that, you're not really like working right here. So I would definitely recommend picking some of these. The further away from the wall, the harder versus like closer. But for me, this used to hurt, but now I can do this, right? And it doesn't like hurt me. So Knees Over Toes guy, I think that's how it is. Knees Over Toes guy. That is definitely a good channel to check out. Ooh, I like this song. Alexa, up half the volume.
You can only set the volume to 100
Come on.
0 and 10.
Alexa, up a volume. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. I'm on my own world, give me space. I'm in my own world, give me space. Weezy, babe. And now I'm about to go beat a Parker. Catherine, absolutely happy to help out in any way. This is Spider-Verse. Into Across the Spider-Verse song. My son absolutely loves like Spider-Man. Came to my senses. I stay in another dimension. Fear is not existent. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. Truck, who's that by? Yo, Sea-Dog, what's up? I do not do mountain biking. Yeah, I have a pretty nice bike. I have a Trek bike, but I don't have a mountain bike. I don't think I've ever heard someone say that before. Truck, alright. So blues, I do like the blues. Pretty much the only genre music-wise. Sorry, not a big country fan. The only country artist that I could name that I enjoy is Chris Stapleton because he's got that jazz, that blues feeling with him. Alexa, play Money for Nothing.
Money for Nothing by Dire Straits on Spotify.
Is it playing? Ellie, appreciate it. I appreciate you being here always. I'll be real. I haven't been reading Slow and Mike, your guys' like conversation to each other. I haven't been paying attention to it. I'll be real. I have no clue what you guys have been saying to each other. Nor do I even like understand like half the stuff that has just been said. You said skip a little bit. Well, it's like my Alexa. I whisper the name so that way she doesn't like pick up, and she's like, "What do you want?" I can't really like skip ahead. Do I? Yo, King Thomas, what's up? What's up? Is that a Terraria tree I see as the profile picture? Love it. Love it. Yo, Sea Dog, what's up? What's up? Boys Big Country More, say through rock and roll blues. Okay. Okay. Alexa, up a volume. Yo, LD, what's up? What's up? Listen, can I flex? Boom. That's the current. I've got like the lighting and everything. I always pose and stuff at the end. Appreciate it, King Thomas. You too kind. God of War Kratos. Heck no. He's too good. I am but a mere mortal. Alright, I'm gonna hit 40s. I'm gonna hit some 40s on these curls, and then we're moving to the next workout. I cannot do the voice. It's, you know, here, let me try. I have to hear it. I have to hear it. Hold on. Kratos voice. Let's see. Oh wait, it's muted. Crap. Hold on. Watch your tone, boy. Alright. How was that? Alicia, what's up? What's up? How you doing? You look like the brother of Kratos. I'll take that. I'll take that. Appreciate that. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? All right, Mike, Oreo. Let's just call it even and just move on. Yo, Jeremy, what's up? What's up? Let's see. Playing Fast as You. Alright, I got you. Fast as You. Alicia, we're doing some workouts. Can you do the yell? No, I'm not gonna yell. My family's sleeping 2 floors above me. I'm in the basement of my house. Well, it's not my house. We rented it, but you know what I'm saying. No, you're good. No need to apologize. We got 40 pounds right here. Can I do 6? 6 what? getting any more right here. Alright. I'm just gonna start putting you guys in timeout if you continue. Like a 10-second timeout. So you're kidding, you have bigger veins? Good job. Steven, I do listen to rap. Just taking song requests. Alexa, play Fast As You by Dwight Yoakam.
Fast As You by Dwight Yoakam from Spotify.
I'll listen to country, or like I'll try it out. I'm just not a fan of it. Chuck, I like the song. I knew what the song was, not by name, but how it sounds. Alexa, down one volume. LD, you wanna guess how tall I am? I would like to be taller, but I don't think most people would not consider me short. Play Two Princes by Spin Doctor. All right, Daffy, if you wouldn't mind reminding me after, I got you. Not too many people like Dire Straits. Jeremy, I'd definitely say I'm much more of an older school kind of person. If you want to guess how old I am, you're welcome to it. And I'm the youngest of 5 children. Oh, slow. Yes. Let's go. I'm not 68 years old. I'm 30. I'm 30. Oh, that's right. That was the last set of that. I'm gonna do some dumbbell skull crushers. I'm gonna go lightweight though on tricep workouts tonight because of my elbow. I really like pushing myself. However, I think I've pushed myself really far and my elbows are in pain because of it. Motivation, I like the music more than the singing personally. It's a little bit, for me it's a little bit more like country twang that I like, but the instrumental I like, especially like the moments of like the solos and stuff. The Generations Gold, the Twisters, my dad listened to. Beastie Boys were good. My parents, really, if you know what Yes is, that's a band. It's an alternative or progressive rock band. My mom loved that. Pink Floyd, Stevie Nicks, Police, like bands like that were big in my household. We're going really light right now for the triceps because I'm just doing, because my elbows aren't feeling good, but I still want to get a little tricep workout. This is the warm up, so right now this is just 10 pounds. Nothing crazy at all. Honestly, I feel like I could just hold my arm here all day because 10 pounds doesn't feel like much, but I do want to get my body warmed up, especially elbows, since they're hurting right now. I want to get those warmed up and not push on like a heavier weight and actually injure myself, especially with the challenge of hitting 250 by the end of the month. There's no way I want to risk that just for this. Alright. Mike, like I said, see you, what's up? Mike, like I said, I'm just gonna put you guys in like a 10-second timeout if you guys continue. I haven't seen Oreo say anything back, so that's why Oreo's not going in a timeout. But Mike, I'm putting you in like a 10-second timeout. Love rock and roll along with blues, but boys for country, so you try to combine the two. I got you. You said, do you like the Doors? What do you mean by that? Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Pink Floyd, another brick in the wall. Absolutely. Hey, teachers, leave those kids alone. Boom, 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 boom. Said, you know what a sick movie that has great songs? The Iron Claw with Zac Efron. I haven't seen the movie, but I know it. That's where he's like, weightlifting, isn't he? Right. I don't know if I've listened to Stevie Ray Vaughan before. LD, hold on. There's like 2 more people that were requesting stuff. CU, I don't know what the Doors is. I don't think I've seen that. No, I haven't seen the movie though, Iron Claw. That's where he Zac Efron hopped on some gear, and that's why you see his face. At least that's what I feel like. Why Zac Efron's facial structure has changed so much. I don't feel like it was like an accident. I feel like it was more so hopping on gear for a role, and then it changed his look. Alright, well, I gotta scroll back up and find what songs were asked. Alexa, play Rockstar by DaBaby.
Rockstar by DaBaby from Spotify.
And then Daffy, 2 Princes by Spin Doctor next, I believe. And then LD. Yo, Turtle, welcome back. Good to see you. Do you have gambling turned on? No? I don't know what that is. Yo, football, what's up? How's it going? Last time I tried to jump back into working out this hard, I got simply... What relentless? What is that? I don't know what that is. Costochondritis? Something like that? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, they broke his jaw. Yeah, I don't feel like he broke his jaw. I feel... You said your hand's better now? Let's go! Oh, you were saying your hand healed. Okay. I was like, what are you trying to say? The inflammation of ligaments. Into your ribs. Ah, dang. Dang, that sucks. LD, yeah, you are in 2 songs from now. There's one more in between this. Turtle, we're doing an arm day and weak points, so it's chest and some shoulders. Everyone's gonna do motions like dips, weightlifting, and very slow heel. Dang. Part of YouTube streaming. I'm gonna say no. I don't think I have that on. I'm not sure. So 2 Princes by Spin Doctors next by Daffy, and then LD, I got you. Do you have stream delay? If whatever the stream delay would be automatically from my phone. Yeah, I like Jimi Hendrix. I couldn't tell you songs though. Alright, I will let you know. Almost most artists I know, like I can know an entire playlist, an entire album of the song and not know who sang it or the name of the song. Truck, I will be live tomorrow. Let's Rush. Oh snap. Turtle, appreciate it. Oh, looks like it looks like I do have it. There we go. By the way, if you're just tuning in, I'm going lighter on the triceps today because my elbow is hurting. So I still want some tricep workout, but I don't want it to affect my elbow, especially since we're in the middle of a challenge of increasing my bench press I need to go up 10 more pounds by the end of the month. So I think we got it. Yo, player, what's up? LD, I do not know. I do not know the music by them. I don't think, at least. Alright, it was thoughts on Togi. He's wild. Absolutely wild. 79? I just see more of like memes about him, like from like watching Greg Doucette, rather than I don't really watch Togi specifically. I've just seen like stuff from Greg Doucette stuff, but his IQ thing, he's like 79. Alexa, play Two Princes by Spin Doctors.
Two Princes and Similar
Vic,
Songs
no, I am
on
not in
Amazon
jail.
Music.
My elbow, yeah. Oh, do 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 do. I know it. Yeah, my elbow just kind of hurts from lifting heavy. It's not like an injury specifically. It's so it's not like something happened to it. It's just like sore and a little bit achy because I've been lifting really heavy. Yeah, Greg's hilarious. Instead of playing against your best friend, you gotta smoke it. Hey, let's go. You've heard Pride, enjoyed by Steve Ray, very popular. Yeah, it's quite possible. I'm terrible with names of artists and song titles. So that's why, like, you could say something, I have no clue what that is. And then I'm like, oh, I know half the song. Like this song right here. I was like, oh, I don't know the song. And then it starts playing, I'm like, oh yeah. Do, 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 do. Anyway. See, overused. Yeah, exactly, Sue. It's just elbows are overused. I feel more in my right elbow than my left one, but it is what it is. That's why I just don't want to overdo it right now. So we're not gonna go. This is Two Princes by Spin Doctors. I'm not gonna lie, I also really need to pee. But I'm gonna hold it. The song lineup, LD. I think LD, you still here? Yo, AA, what's up? What does that mean, two poles? Like pull-ups? Back in Black, yes, I know. And yeah, I know both of those songs, yeah. Yeah, she my trap queen and the bando. Yo, don't get me started on some Fetty Wap, man. Shoot, release my boy. Again, by Fetty Wap, man, that was such a hype song for me. Oh, it's okay. It's not like it's killing me, Jeremy. I can hold my bladder. It's fine. It's not like I've been holding it for 3 hours or anything like that. If I need to go pee bad enough, then I'll just go. I honestly don't even know what song would be next. I need to start like a something, like some type of poll or something, like song requests. To a lot of rock music lately. Heck yeah. I've been like listening to a lot of trying to think. Dang, I was gonna pull up on my phone, but I'm streaming from my phone. There's like a song group. I usually listen to lots of Ed Sheeran. I really like Ed Sheeran. See if it's on my. See if it's on my stuff. Dang. Yeah, it doesn't pull up on my like YouTube on my computer, cause I like almost never listen to music on my computer. It's like all exclusively on my phone, like when I'm driving to and from work, and if I'm at work or something. Dang. Oh well. YG, Matt Cash, Sick Beats, I'll laugh. It's really like Ed Sheeran too, nice. And Goo Goo Dolls is a good one too. Iris is amazing. Sleeping with Sirens is another band I really like a lot. They had a really good cover of Iris. Those songs, heck yeah, dude, it's so good. Alright, I'm gonna pick a song. Alexa, play Iris by Sleeping with Sirens.
Iris by Sleeping with Sirens from Spotify.
They did the cover for this by Goo Goo Dolls.
This song's called Iris.
Ah, dang, I think it's a live version. Dang it. I don't want a live version. Shiloh, what's up? How's it going?
You guys sing this as loud as you can, cool?
Alexa, play Fetty Wap.
Shuffling Fetty Wap and similar artists on Amazon Music.
Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, baby. Woo. I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. Appreciate it, Shiloh. I cannot see myself without you. I want to do another arm workout for biceps. So I'm gonna go spider curls. I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy, but I cannot see myself without you. What do you do? I'll go out of my way to please you. So for streaming YouTube, there's a thing where you can Alexa down one volume. So then you can do music position, so you can say like join, it puts you position in. Oh, sweet. Would you mind? So you're in the Discord, right? Yo, Gomez, how's it going? Jesus, what's up? Welcome back. I'm gonna do some spider curls here. I might even go and do some drag curls. Married to the mind, I never let it go. You think it's gonna win heavyweight Mr. Olympia? Gomez, that's a good question. That's a good question. I can't remember his name. Oh my gosh. I cannot for the life of me remember his name. Dang. Hold up. Nick Walker, I don't know. Let's see. With current, let's see. So play elevator music. Yes, Sam's. Okay, yeah. I think that's him. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking about. Dude, he seems like such a chill dude. I've like watched some different videos of his and stuff. Like, cause he's made videos with like other fitness influencers and stuff. Yes, Gomez, that's who I was thinking. So you think for sure I'm 6 or 6'2"? Jeremy, I'm 6'4". 6'4". Charlie, so what cell block is this? The cell block of my basement. Here you can see, I'll show you my height in a way. There's like my basement ceiling, right? So you have like my hand in distance, and then if I go tiptoe, just like my hand away. I think my guess is like this is like 7 feet tall, because my hand is 8 inches from here to here. So my guess, the reason why I say I think this is 8 inches, or why it's 7 feet, is because, well, I guess no, I would say like 7'2". So I'd say it's probably like 7'2", because I'm 6'4", plus 8 inches on top of it. That is 7 feet. So if it's 4 plus 8 is 12. So my hand on top of my head right here is 7 feet. So I think if I stand tiptoe, that's probably about like 2 to 3 inches or so a tiptoe. Yeah, I'd say my ceiling or wall is like slightly over 7 feet tall. Yo, Sunflower, such a good song. Jeremy, I'm 6'4". Yo, Kitty, what's up? Welcome back. Sunflower is such a good song. You're my sunflower, think you're loving me too much. Let's see. Yo, Lucas, chill. Respectful, please. I listen to pretty much anything minus country. Bando, in my drop queen and in the bando. I'm just gonna let this song play. I know. I'm gonna hit 30 pounds on this. No. Alexa, up half the volume. No freaking way. I wanted it to go. Alexa, rewind 20 seconds. Oh my gosh. I wanted. I was hoping she would play the music slightly louder when the drop came. Oh, dang. The C-Bone's like 6'3", 6'4". Yeah, so we're about the same height. Let's see. See Chris Bumstead height. He's 6'1". So I'm 3 inches taller than Chris Bumstead. Motivation, I know. Freaking Alexa. Alexa, play Sunflower. I'm not gonna sing too well because I'm working. Alexa, up a volume. Oh my gosh. Alexa, up a volume. Grace now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, I'm a wreck. Needless to say, I give it a check. She was on my bed, nevertheless. You, and I'm not trying to lose. So 5'5" in 7th grade, nice. I hit 5 feet tall when I was in 5th grade. Yo, dogs are goated. What's up, Daniel, my boy? And every time I'm leaving on you, you don't make it easy, no. Wish I could be there for you. Let's see, you go all once. I would say I grew in growth spurts, Jeremy. Oh, Carvon, it's all good. It's all good. Wait for you. What's up? I'm not in jail, so if you guys had to guess, if I went to jail for a reason, what would the reason be? Put your predictions. What my jail would be, or what I don't know. However you'd say that. Hey, Daniel, my boy. 6 feet 14. Look at you, dogs. Look at you. You're about getting out. Shoot. Tax evade. That's awesome. Let's see. Heartache on the dance floor. Let's see. Alexa, play Heartache on the dance floor.
Heartache on the Dance Floor by John Park.
And this is freaking Ed Sheeran playing too. That was a good song. Said too strong. Heck no. This very much so feels very country. Not particularly my cup of tea, but we'll play it. Parking wrong? That's funny. Jail would suck, I would agree. How much can I squat? Gomez, I don't squat a whole much. What? A whole much? A whole much. Okay. Yeah, I don't squat a whole bunch because Alexa, down a volume. Alexa, down a volume. I don't squat a whole lot because I don't have the safety equipment to really max out. And you can see my setup here, just like a bench over there. I don't have a spotter. I don't really have the safety equipment, and my knees aren't the best, so I don't really squat a bunch. I'd say like my appropriate squatting, which is still heavy for me, I'd say is about like 225 would be like heavy for me. I can do some reps, but I don't do that very often. I prefer to do other leg workouts because I don't particularly care too much for really heavy squats. Steve, welcome back. Always coming in with the beautiful words. What makes you think people care? Micah, exactly. My robot lady over there. That piece of crap. Oh, Terry, you said you're late. That's funny. Oh my gosh. There have been times where I'm like screaming. I'm like, stop it! Notification. Violation of communication. Ooh, what a cool thing. But however, unfortunately, the YouTube profile picture on the notification is slightly off-centered. Dang. Just a heads up. So if you want to make it look more realistic, you gotta center the YouTube profile picture slightly more. Shh, I didn't tell you that. Let's see. Do you King of the Pill? I don't know what that is. Is that a song, I'm guessing? The great Tournier's had a. Appreciate that. Thank you. This is just my basement, so it's like, yeah, that's why I've got my stream set there. So what's the computer? And then we've got like the gym equipment, all that stuff. Anyway, I don't leg press because I don't have the machine. I don't have any machines, unfortunately. Closest thing I have is a pulley system. You can see right here. So like leg wise for workouts, I'll do squats. I'll do lunges. Bulgarian split squats are probably one of my favorites. You know, like holding 50 to 70 pounds each hand, and then deadlifts. I'd say those are like my main leg exercises. I would like to eventually. I'm saving up money so that way. Listen. I love working out and everything. However, I will not hurt my family like financially. So if I want to get like a really cool machine, I'm not gonna like hurt my finances for my family to benefit myself. So I slowly put away money for certain things. One of those things being leg. Like I want to get a machine for like leg extensions and leg curls. So that's one thing I'm working towards. Just saving up slowly for it. Yo, Decay, do I lift? It's a great question. Ray, you're kind of crazy. My favorite game to play, for me. Oh, someone asked me about my favorite Dragon Ball Z movie. So the reason why it's my favorite Dragon Ball Z movie, is going to be. It's gonna be. Hold on a second. I think it's the Broly one. Legendary Super Saiyan. And it's because that's the first one that I watched with my son. That's actually the only Dragon Ball Z movie that I've watched with my son. But he loved it. And it just felt really special to get to share that time with him. So that's for me. Alexa, play King of the Pill. How I track my workouts. I bought Jeff Nippard's. If you know who that is, he's a fitness influencer. I bought his workout plan. And so this is how I keep track of my workouts. You can see like it scrolls down. It just keeps going. It's like a hypertrophy handbook. Lots of things you can read up on. A nutrition book. That's Jeff Nippard right there. And then like the bodybuilding, like workout plan. That's how I keep track. But Jordan, I've been working out for about 3 to 4 years, closer to the 4-year mark. Said Carvana, you have a good night. Sorry if you're not feeling it tonight for the chat or whatever, but hope you have a good night. Appreciate you being here always. Right now, if anything, I'm in like a maintenance to slight calorie deficit, though we are still trying to go up in bench press. So you had school off today, Kitty? Nice. Heck yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like my workout tonight's as good as normal. CH, I appreciate that. Jesus loves you. And God bless you. Appreciate you saying that. This isn't the song. Alexa, stop. So you're tired of grinding on Madden? Then stop it. Alexa, play King of the Pill by Blorg.
There's a mix of King of the Pill from Amazon Music.
Let's see if this is it. Yeah. My elbow just has. My elbow has is acting up enough for me to feel. For me to feel comfortable lifting as heavy as I normally would. Storm, what's up? You said I scroll and get jump scared by a shirtless Christian. Why is that? Andrew, I am, yeah, it's like song requests for sure. So go to Man 26. A. Alright. Let me see. I'm trying to think what I might want to do here. I'm going to do some drag curls and go kind of heavier on some curls. There we go. OMJC, what's up? Hey, listen, don't compare yourself to me. Please don't do that. It's not a race. It's a marathon. All right, it's not a sprint. You can, in fact, get in the shape that you want to get into. Just work on it every day, just a little bit at a time. Good with rock at all. Andrew, the only thing I'm not a fan of is country, but I'm good either day. Either way, though. Mint, what's up? Yo, Brown, what's up? Absolutely. Any advice on women? Like, what kind of advice do you want? So I don't think I can get it to be so someone else's. Oh, I got you. Mint, I already shaped the facial hair tonight. So you were late on it, Mint. You were late on it. Yeah, if you have a song request, let me know. I'm going to drop the weight. Yeah, like just taking this 35 off, I can feel it in my elbow pretty significantly. It just makes me nervous, man. It makes me nervous. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna hit 225 real quick though, just to prove to myself that we're okay, even with the hurt elbow. Who knows? So my brother's been playing GTA. Dude, I can't wait till 6. Focus on everything else will fall into place. Amen to that. Dating or anything, your personal experience, who you pull. Well, there's only one woman for me, so. Alexa, play Buried to Become Me by Bleeding Verse. I'll say my advice for women, be yourself, be authentic, be respectful. I think that whole thing, if that whole thing of like nice guys finish last and all that crap and whatnot, listen, if you have to change and not be yourself or be rude to be with a lady, then that's not the lady for you, right? I'm not gonna sit here. Alexa, up half a volume. I'm not gonna sit here, nor would I ever sit up here and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start being a jerk or rude to these people to prove that I'm this or that. Heck no. I'm gonna be me, and I want to align my good, in my opinion, my good morals and values, and align those with someone that I want to be with for a long time. And so that's exactly what I did. Is I met a woman, my wife, whose morals and values I feel align very mutually with mine, and we work to grow together, mentally, spiritually, all that, to grow together, and all that crap with, you know, I ignore all that other stuff. Let's see. It's not a groove specific, but it is a rubber one. Luther, what's that? Mike, what's up? What's up? What do you think of the song, bro? I like it. I haven't been like listening to a whole like the words specifically, but I like how it sounds so good. At 10 this morning. Yo, Skylark, why'd you have to wake up at 10? And is that early for you? Normal? Isaiah, yeah, you were asking. My favorite is Broly because my son and I, that was our first Dragon Ball Z and only movie we've watched together, and he loved it, and so it just felt like a really good like memory for me. Let's see. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Step Bros quote. Oh shoot. Shoot, man. I'm sweating because I'm watching Cops. My bad. I didn't realize this is the quote. All right, give me a second here. What was the song you guys wanted? Crap. Yeah, would you mind repeating what the song was? I'm missing in the chat. I'm gonna hit this real quick, make sure I can hit 225 without worrying too much. Go. Alright. Remember, this is also after a big amount of my workout as well. Did you touch my drum set? I'm watching Cops. Play a good Beastie Boys song? Well, there's many, but shoot. Harrison, you're too kind. I appreciate that. Play Fiend. Oh no. Real question here, Chad. What's up, Brian? Yo, Brayden, welcome back. Luther by Kendrick. Okay. Said 940 for you. I think it's like 1140 for me. David, thanks for the request. I'm not gonna put a shirt on, but thank you for asking. Does pineapple belong on pizza? I like it on pizza. It doesn't have to be, but I like it on pizza. I'm gonna go for 235. You know, I'm gonna put a bunch of weight on right now. Just to feel like extra heavy weight. It's gonna look uneven because of the plates. These are 10s. These are 10s right here, so it's gonna look uneven, the plated. But right now, this would be 20 pounds. 40 pounds over 225, so 265. I'm just gonna unrack it and then put it back down. Let's see. Check your wrist like you had a watch. Yeah, that is correct. My watch is over there. What's the Alexa, play Luther by Kendrick.
Luther by Kendrick Lamar from Spotify.
So what this means to me. Gosh dang it. There you go. See the hair I plucked? There you go, Mint. Winston, what's up? Said, when your arms get so big, will you have ice cream? If I really wanted an ice cream, I'd have it now. I don't really want ice cream though. Said not good on bench, but I got 335 on deadlift. Hey, let's go, Andrew. I'm working right now to work on to hit 250 on my bench overall. Right now, this is 265. I'm only gonna unrack it. I'm just gonna unrack it. Feel how heavy it is. And play that trick of my mind. I wonder if I can hit 250 right now. So 225. This is 245. I have a very strong suspicion I'm about to fail right now. But if I don't, this is 250. This is 250. 250. I don't think I'm gonna pass, but frick. We did not succeed at 250. After the whole set, after the whole workout, I couldn't even get it over the safeties. Dang. But my elbow isn't screaming in pain, so oh well. We aren't dead. Thank you, I appreciate it. My elbow definitely is making me feel, I feel like a little bit weaker, but I'm happy to try it. I'm sure, let's see how red my stomach is. I hope you guys can see the, where the bar, where I had to roll it off. Ow. Oh, for sure, we're for sure gonna try more later. I didn't think by any means that I was gonna hit 250 today. H-Town Legend. Alexa, play H-Town Legend.
Feature mix with Ari, the Legends World Call from Amazon Music.
Hola, what's up? How's it going? What time? Try to go select. Oh, it's whatever you want. You can request songs, whatever. Oh, see what made you start YouTube being thing about, Jeremy, I'm not sure the other half to you, because she said what made you start YouTube being thinking about, but Line's scared? Are you saying you've been thinking about it, but you're kind of scared? See where I stand on deadlift. My max is probably like, I'd say 405 is probably my max. I don't really max out though, because I'm sort of limited on weights, because it's just my own house gym. So like I don't have a ton of weights. One thing, and then two, I'm also not really like trying to like max out on many things. I'm just doing a challenge for myself right now for bench press. So that's why I'm doing that. But I don't really have anything that I'm like trying to prove or whatever. So I'm not really worried about like what my max is on most lifts. Because I just, as long as I feel good, right? As long as I feel good, I'm being active, I like how I look, or at least I'm working towards how I look, liking how I look. That's my biggest concern. Those are my biggest things. The number per se isn't something I'm like super focused on right now. But right now we're about to get into some posing. Alexa, pause. Of course, like I say every time, first and foremost, whether you think I look amazing, horrible, whatever, I never want you to compare yourself to me. Comparison is the thief of joy. I want you to look at yourself in the past, look at yourself now, look at yourself in the future, and focus on where you were, where you are now, where you want to, or where you're gonna be. And always, always work harder for yourself so you can be better just a little bit every single day. So we're gonna get into the posing. Go. All right. Ellie always hops in and is like, wow, you're doing a good job for back posing. I can never see, so I hope the lighting is good here. This is a back pose, but we'll do this here as well. Not gonna flex the legs today, but we are gonna do the shoulder wave because it's my favorite. Now a little bit of the everything flex. All right, that's it. Andrew, that's why I'm trying to get stronger. I know. I'm weak now, but one day I'll hope to be strong. Maybe I'll be strong like you, Andrew. Hopefully. But hello, M12, what's up? I saw you hop in there. Let's see. Andrew Rowley, that is. I know there's another Andrew in here. Listen, guys, remember, like I said, if someone wants to hop in here and hate on me, I am completely fine with that. 1000% okay. It's when other people start hating on you guys, viewers hating on each other. That's why I don't like. Listen, I'm married. I got a kid. I'm all right. All right. Spitballs off a battleship, baby. John, you said you reminded me. You gotta take pictures. Gotta keep procrastinating. Get to it, John. You got this. My bad if I didn't see your guys's message or anything like that. Or your forearm by a physical therapist. All right, heck yeah. All right, I'm gonna start working on my forearms. But yeah, no. So, what was I saying? If I ever miss your guys' messages, anything like that, I apologize. You always can repeat it. Please don't spam. But you guys, all of you guys deserve to be heard, listened to. I appreciate every single one of you guys for being here. So please give me a second if I miss it. I'm going to try my best always. But no, it's all good. It's all good. Andrew, or I'll call you Rowley if that's cool with you, since there's another Andrew in here. Andrew, thank you for saying fire GBZ poster my wife got for me. Rowley, it's all good. I'm truly not upset or in pain or offended or anything like that in any form of fashion. So there's truly no need to worry about it, because I just, not in a rude way, it just doesn't affect me. I don't care what people say about me. I care about what my wife has to say about me. I care about what my son has to say about me and what they think about me. That's my main thing. Let's see. So I gotta work on forearms more. So thank you for that, Ellie. Really good song. I'm gonna be done with the songs tonight. No, M12, you weren't hating. It was someone else. But I was saying hello to you, probably in the same sentence. Run-on sentences, you know. That's my bad. I should have made sure to end it with a period or something of the sort. We're just chilling now after the stream. John, my favorite muscle group to work on, probably my pull muscles. So back, biceps, rear delts for sure are not one of my favorites to work out. But yeah, I think a common one that people love for the most part is going to be like chest. But for me, I really like pull muscles. I like the look of like a Bruce Lee, when he would have like that super wide back. I just like the aesthetic of it. It's just, for me personally, like my favorite. YouTube close to being able to live stream. I'm not sure what do you mean by that, slow? So earlier is my deadlift, but to be fair, I'm only 15, so I think 335 at 15, Andrew. That's fantastic. When I was 15, I probably weighed about 110 pounds. So I didn't work out. I played basketball. That was pretty much it. I've been able to dunk since I've been like 16 or 17, but that's where my young athleticism went towards. There was no like working out. I didn't know how to work out. My form for the majority of my workouts when I first started were atrocious. I ended up hurting myself. Turtle, you have a good one. Appreciate you being here, as always. When I was younger, there was a guy, because like the basketball team went down to the weight room, and we were doing squats, and this guy's like, all right, put the bar right here, and he smacks my neck, and I'm like, on this bone? He's like, yeah. I was like, on my bone, are you sure? He's like, yeah, hit that crap. I was like, right here on my bone? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay. Yeah, I squatted. I want to say at that point, I was probably around like 110 to 120. I hit like, I think it was 225 for the squat, and my spine hurt really bad for months. I was not able to like move normally. However, I still did because I'm not a punk. All right, it didn't matter if I was in pain because I wasn't gonna let it show. Let's see here. You should finish your house you've been working on for like, M12, let's go. What is your house made out of in Minecraft? My favorite fighter. So I don't have like a current favorite fighter, Martin, but Conor McGregor was one of my favorites, and Anderson Silva. I'd say those two have been probably my favorite fighters in any recent time, because Conor McGregor got me into MMA. Like watching it, but I don't keep up with it now, so I don't even know the fighters now. There's another dude another Irish dude who was like up and coming. I saw some of his fights, those were pretty good, but I don't remember his name. I'm about 130 or so, not the happiest with my looks. I started working out last year. Heck yeah, Andrew. I love it. Love to see you like working on yourself. Jeremy, you said you should have played basketball. What position would you have played? Say Fortnite. You don't have many games. You fit with money I've spent on games to play. Heck yeah. Now, Slow, you gotta play freaking Soma. You were the one that wanted me to play it. You play it. Alright, Andrew, you have a good one. Appreciate you hopping in. You have a fantastic night. Yeah, M12, if you want to send me a picture of your house in Minecraft for sure. And M12, I don't have a plan on streaming Fortnite again. I'm not saying I won't ever, but I don't have a plan on it. I just am happy not playing or streaming Fortnite personally. Console sadly. Oh, I got you, Oreo. Dang. Andrew, appreciate the sub. You have a fantastic night. Appreciate it. We'll see you again later, hopefully. But yeah, you have a great one. Say if you could be any fitness equipment, what would you be? Adjustable dumbbells. That's my favorite. Gym equipment, like dumbbells, but adjustable ones. Yeah. Heck yeah, Kitty with the support with Oreo. Let's go. What are the requirements to stream for YouTube, like or whatnot? I didn't know there were requirements, or is it like, yeah, I'm not sure what they are. I've been streaming for a long time. Huggy Wuggy. I saw the Doja Cat with the Fortnite mirrors because someone last night was asking me like how many V-Bucks I had and stuff like that. I forgot, it might have been Slow here on the stream, but they were asking me how much like V-Bucks and stuff, and so I had to go onto the Fortnite website because I don't have Fortnite downloaded on my computer. Since I built the new computer, I haven't downloaded Fortnite. I didn't really have a plan on it. So, Said you want to stream on YouTube, but I care of criticism. Jeremy, it's all good. I didn't. So, oh, you asked me what got me started with YouTube. Is I used to watch PewDiePie back in the day and absolutely loved watching his stuff, and to me it was like such a cool thing, putting your creativity, like interacting with people. I love to entertain, to talk. Obviously, I'm just a certified yapper. I could talk for hours and hours. I know Games XP here, why he's a mod, is because he's a friend of mine. Let's see, Edelton, what's up? Welcome back. Good to see you. So Games here is a friend of mine in real life, and so he can attest. I'm like certified yapper. I could talk nonstop, and so, but I love to entertain. I love to make people happy, to make people laugh, to have a good time, and that's what, like, that feeling I got from PewDiePie watching him when I was way younger. When I started watching him when I was like not even like 10 to 12 years old, whatever, something like that. So that's what got me interested in YouTube, and I wanted to be a YouTuber when I was like 12. I'm 30 now. Edelton, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? So I'm 30 now. It wasn't until probably around like 3-ish years ago, roughly, 3 or 4-ish years ago, when I started YouTube, because I finally had the confidence as well as the equipment to be on YouTube. I streamed for a little while in like 2015 on my Twitch channel, and yeah, because streaming was like getting bigger and whatnot, but it was really just like a mixture of like I finally felt confident enough being like a full adult now, and I finally had enough money to like have build a computer or buy a computer, and yeah, so it wasn't like so it took me a very long time because I just didn't have like everything that I wanted or whatnot. But I would say though, like, you gotta have some thick skin, because people are gonna not be nice. Some people are gonna be awesome, some people are gonna be horrible, but to take what people have to say with a very, very small amount of grain of salt, if you get what I'm saying. Like when you say like taking what someone has to say with a grain of salt, like you have to take it very lightly, because odds are people will hate on you more than they will love you at some point, whether that's the beginning, middle, or end, and you don't want to let that affect you enough to make you stop something that you are passionate about. Don't let someone else control your emotions. You are in control of your emotions. Riley, welcome back. I'm doing well though. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? The Surgeon Simulator was funny. To Star Wars season, still good but kind of boring. Yeah, M12. It's just not for me anymore. I'm posting it a long time. All the vids are terrible. I got you, kitty. Thanks for asking. Plans for the upcoming weekend. For myself, no. I think we were gonna do like a garage sale, but then Wife Ghost was like, you know what? We don't have any signs or anything, so no garage sale. I'm like, thank goodness, because I did not want to set up for a garage sale. Randomly join unless it's your friend, and say you're bad at streaming. And also, no one's gonna know that you randomly. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Yeah. Edelton, I did work out already. Yep. Already finished the workout. It was a pretty good workout. My elbow is a little bit like kind of weak / sore, in pain a tiny bit, just from like probably overuse of like working out really hard. So I didn't get the workout that I would like to get, that I normally would, because I didn't want to. I don't want to further hurt myself, especially since I'm going in to do the trying to hit 250 by the end of the month for bench press. And you said, please what? Yo, Eddie, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Meldgore, that's kind of crazy. But everyone's right to their own opinion. Let's see. To show my pecs. Rally, if you're here next stream, I mean, I work out with my shirt without wearing a shirt, so next stream's a pull day, but I'll do like a pecs flex next stream if you're here, if you remember to ask, I guess. Minrawl, what's up? How you doing? And Edelton, no, I do not ever plan on attending college. Size absolutely matters. You can't wear shoes that are way too big. You're gonna trip everywhere. You can't wear shoes that are way too small. It'll hurt your feet. All right, I can't fit into my son's clothes, because, I mean, granted, I do have a pretty small head, but, so obviously, everything in context. Come on, man. Come on. Or if my son tried to wear my shirt, he would probably trip, because my shirt would be too big. Ah, Bree, you're too kind. Yo, you're way too kind. Yo, Racer, what's up? What's up? Appreciate you coming back. Did you change the name? At least those numbers don't look familiar to me. I don't know if you changed some of those numbers. But what's up? Appreciate you coming back. Man. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say there was like some familiarity, but I was like, I don't remember all of those numbers. I'm telling you, man, I try to remember everybody. That's why I had a feeling with those numbers. I was like, something's different. Something's different. But I appreciate you coming back. Whether it's to stay for a while or, well, I mean, I guess we actually sort of finished the workout already, so I'll probably hop off the stream not too long from now, but regardless, I appreciate you coming by, whether it's for 1 second or for 1 hour. Alright, thank you, Daniel, thank you. Now, I don't know if, I'm not sure if M12 is still here in the chat, but I don't think M12 ever sent a picture of the house that they made in Minecraft. They said they were going to send it on the Discord. I don't see it, unfortunately. But we are going to hop off here pretty soon. If you guys want to join in on the Discord or the Instagram, anything like that, I'll hit the socials there so that way you guys can check those out. Join those if you want to. So if your son becomes taller than you or shorter than you, would you care? No. As much as like people like come over and they're like, oh, because I'm taller than everyone in my wife's family. I'm the tallest in my family, so there's lots of people that are like, oh, what if he's taller, blah blah. I truly don't care. I want my son to grow up happy, healthy. I want him to be strong mentally and physically. I want my son to be better than me. If that means being taller, cool. If it means he's shorter, that's fine too. I want the best life for him that he can have, but I don't want to give him a life where everything is handed to him. I want him to struggle, not in like bad ways, where not like, you know, not where he's like living on the streets kind of struggle, but I want him to go through struggles to where it helps him grow and he's safe and nothing, you know, bad happens. Like that's what I want for my son. I want the best for him. I want him to become the best person that he could be, and I'm gonna be proud of him regardless. I'm gonna start tearing up. I'm like, I don't know if you guys probably can't see it, but I'm like starting to get like almost tears, like teary-eyed, because like I love my son so freaking much. I want the best for him. I want him to have a life that I would have dreamt of, you know. Look at this. My son's got me like freaking. I love my son. He's amazing. Edelton, I do keep in touch with a few friends from high school. Not very many. A few, though. Like some of my really, really close friends. Oh, Daniel, that was Mario. That was. Let's see. Appreciate it, Ellie. Appreciate it. Jeremy, I'm sure that your dad does love you. If not, then I'm very sorry for that. And you will find nothing but love from us to you here. I can't say everyone because there's gonna be some trolls, but hopefully everyone will be respectful enough. But you know, it's a good time here. I like to set the precedence of a good time. So I appreciate those kind words from you guys, for real. I do not feel like I had that same that from my dad. My dad, like growing up, he wasn't around all that much. Oh, I got you. I don't know why it didn't show your message. Yeah, my dad, he just wasn't around. He just wasn't around very much. Yeah, my parents split up when I was like 5 is when they got the finalized divorce and all that stuff. And then and so then I got like some weekends with him. Maybe like over the summer when I started school years later, all that stuff. And yeah, it's I think because of like who I feel like I've been raised to be overall. I definitely think I could have been like way worse. You know, I feel very blessed that I am in the life that I'm in, where I definitely had lots of bad influences, and you know had not legal substances around me, and adult beverages when I was like 11 years old, 12 years old, things like that. But I just realized that, you know, I didn't want to pursue a life that was going to make me unhappy later. But it would have been, you know, really nice to have a dad around to, like my dad around to be like, hey, get your head out of your behind and think about your future. It was more so like I just saw other friends, older friends, and their lives were not going how I would want my life to go. So I was like, shoot. Not doing that. So maybe on a different stream, I got you. Say, cool, brings candy home from work when he has them. Heck yeah, kitty, let's go. Absolutely, Daniel. Absolutely. I feel like taking it easy on your kids, especially like me being the father of a son, I feel like if I am easy on him and just let things be relaxing and like not hard on him and not like every second, but stuff like that, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to my son by just making his life incredibly easy when he gets younger, because then he won't have the problem thinking skills or things like that as when he's older to handle situations or to communicate or to navigate through hard times, because he just had it easy because his mom and dad made it too easy for him growing up. 100%. Appreciate that, Jeremy. Thank you. You said Mariners won. Let's go. Tied 2-2 till the 15th. He said worst like all the time. Asked him if he wanted to go shooting because I'm a competitive shotgun shooter. He said no for the past 4 times you asked. Dang. Racer, I hope that he'll go one day. Does he like to go shooting, or do you feel like he just works too much, or like why do you think that your dad said no? Appreciate that, Ellie. Thank you. Edelton, I have not, as an adult. Technically, I have been to another country. When I was really little, my parents went on a cruise, and I went with them, but I was like 2, and it was to Jamaica. So technically, I have been to a different country. And then years later, I went on the Princess Niagara Falls water tour thing. So technically I was in Canadian water, but also in New York. Kind of weird thing. So, but I didn't need a passport for it. So I'm just gonna say the only time I actually went to a different country was when I was just a little baby, and that would have been Jamaica. I don't remember it though. However, I was told a couple different things about that trip and my experiences. I won't go into all of them now, but I will tell you one thing. That's where I learned to have super sturdy sea legs, because there were some bad waves. And as a 2-year-old, I'm over here like on rocking chairs, like it's nothing, just haha. And so yeah, that was it. It's not hard on you because I'm like the only girl in the house besides my mom and dog. It's really hard on anyone unless you do something very bad. I feel that. Said, you don't screen if you talk to something. Oh, I got you. Said, not having a dad kind of messed you up. I feel like I didn't know how to do certain things, like with cars, how to fix things. I had to learn that later in life. I'm okay at peace with it now. Justin, I feel that. I for sure do. It's like, and also like, since you say that, like, because when I was younger, it's not like you could just Google or like go on YouTube and find how to do things when you're younger, like how it's easier to do that now. But I think also not only just like the learning how to do things and stuff, but having like a good role model in your life where you can look up to, especially dad. I think a father figure is very important, and I think it really hurts to not have one, just in general. However, I will say for myself, I've always looked up to like Jesus as like a role model and a male figure to live the best that I can, from stories and things that you read and learn. But I understand that. It takes time out of work to hang out with your brother. Racer, do you does he work like all like weekends and stuff too? Jeremy, 1,000% the hard times create strong men, strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. Absolutely. And that's why, because I want to, yes, slow. I have seen Brownlee. I want to create. I personally, I feel like I sort of went through hard times like growing up, and I feel like it's helped me become strong, and I want to create good times. However, that's why I said I don't want to. I want my son to struggle. I want him to go through hard times as well, in appropriately. So like I said, not anything like no like abusive or anything like that. Like nothing that would truly harm him, or like live on the streets or anything bad happen to him. But I want my son to have hard times so he becomes strong within reason, because I want him to be able to create a good life for him. I don't want to create only good times for him to be weak and repeat that cycle. I just want the best for him. And I don't feel like giving only good times or only good things or making things only easy for people is ever a good thing, because that's why they say like too much of a good thing is a bad thing. If you make everything super easy and nothing's challenging or nothing, you don't have to work hard for anything, then it's like you don't learn how to actually like you don't learn to like find your like a dream in life. You don't learn to find a reason. There's no why. There's no nothing. It's just like, well, it was all handed to me. It was all done for me. So I'm just gonna live. I'm just gonna survive. I'm just going to exist. Like that is like the last thing that I want for my son, just to exist. I want him to have whatever his purpose in life is. I want the best for him, especially, I mean, of course, I want it to be moral and ethic and everything like that, like his purpose. But it's seriously, it's just like I want this for you guys too. Like I want you to find like a why, a dream, and like have big goals and like want something more out of your life rather than just like to exist. Because I've been in that situation where I've just existed, and it sucks. Like it just feels like days just drag on and there's no reason, there's no purpose. And that is like, and it's awful. I don't want people to experience that. I know people are going to, but I don't want people to, because there's so much more than just existing. There's more. I want people to have a purpose. Of course, I want it to be moral and ethical, ideally. I want people to have a purpose to actually like do and be better, That's how things like evolve to be better, like a freaking Pokemon. You level up and then boom, you're no longer Charmander. You're not Charmeleon. You're Charizard. So I fixed things, but always had anger issues. Got hit a lot when I was a kid. Had kind of resented from him, even though he would fix things around the house. He was handyman. He never had patience to teach me. That's a tough one too. Kane, I'm not sure what a chaos gremlin is. Are you talking about like gremlins, like the little, like from the movie? Okay. So now when there's an older male figure around that can teach or show me how to do something, I'm all ears. Heck yeah. Dude, I haven't seen Gremlins in so many years. Holy cow. What a classic. Little guys. Yeah. I've like personally like learned just through like trial and error a lot of like different stuff of just having to fix this or that. Working at a car dealership, it's nice that like some of the people I'm close with that they know
a good amount about cars. Like they're not mechanics like advisors and stuff, but they know a good amount about cars and like have helped me and like helped me learn to like have resources and whatnot. But so Worsley never comes out of his home office. Dang. Racer, maybe. I don't know if you'd feel comfortable with it, but maybe maybe you can ask him like just go to him and say like, hey, you know, I really would, not like at a spur of the moment, but say like, hey, I really want to spend time with you, and I don't know if you if you have enough time, if you have the time to take out of your schedule to go like shotgun shooting, or we could do something else, but I would really like to, or we, as in like you and your brother, we would really like to spend time with you, because we love you. If maybe say something like along those lines. I don't know. You would know your dad much better than myself, but maybe just like go to him and like throw it out there. We want to spend time with you because we love you, or because we care about you, or you know, just make it whatever your like personal words that you would use are, but just like go to him like serious, just like, hey, we want to spend time with you, and when you have the time, we want that time with you. And you can also, I'm not saying you have to, you could even throw like to the point where you're like, we don't want time to go by for so long where it's too late, and not as in like, you know, he passes or you pass or anything like that, but just like there's gonna come a time where it's too late, where like relationships won't relationships have faded too much to get to like a where the relationship wasn't built strong enough and it didn't have a strong enough foundation to be continuously built and grow stronger. And so you could also say like something like that. I feel that way for my dad, where that relationship wasn't built and sustained growing up strong enough to where like I wouldn't call my dad just on the regular and be like, hey dad, miss you, this is what's going on. I might call him, tell him I love him, miss him, but when it comes to like any personal struggles, anything like that, I don't share that with my dad. I probably would end up sharing that with you guys more before my dad, because times that I have shared a struggle with my dad, then he tells me about his struggles, and that becomes the topic instead, and then I become the dad, because then he's like, wow son, what you said is like makes a lot of sense. And I'm like, why am I the father in this situation? Like, this is not right. Yeah, what's up? Shoot, I don't know if I'm nerdy. I'm not smart enough to be considered a nerd. You said this. Oh no, this is my sweat rag. It's not even a sock. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I don't have a. That's funny. Said to let you know, not physically but emotionally, if don't feel comfortable telling you anything. Exactly, Jeremy. Exactly. That's so funny. I thought that was a cat. But yeah, Racer, whatever like capacity that you can talk to your dad, in that way, just like let him know that you actually want to be around him, and you want like that time and your guys' relationship to, you know, to have a good foundation, to be stable, so that way it will be a long-lasting, you know, relationship. That's I don't know. I feel like it's a very mature thing. I feel like if my son came to me at like I'm not sure how old you are. You don't have to tell me. But if my son came to me prior to the age of 20, prior to the age of 18, and came to me and was just like, "Hey, Dad, I really want to spend time with you. I know you're busy, blah blah," and just laid it all out and was like, "But I don't want to lose our bond as father and son by letting too much time pass." And I'd be like, dang, and I would reflect personally. I would reflect a lot and be like, wow, I need to change something. I need to spend time with my kid, because there's the fact that my kid is saying that to me. It would definitely like really throw me for a loop and be like, whew, I gotta change something, because I don't want that. As Chaos Kremlins, we cause chaos everywhere. Just be chaotic to people except the people you don't want to. Whew, shoot. Good thing I don't want to be chaotic to anyone. Unfortunately, I didn't grow up with their dads. I'm not sure if your dad. So, what's crazy, Jeremy, is my dad grew up with one of the most loving and present fathers that you could think of in like that time. Now my dad's like getting closer to 70 than 60, so he's like over like 65, 67, in that range. So if my papa was still alive, he'd probably be like 90s, something like that. Yeah, my dad would always tell me how good of his dad, like how great his dad was, and he was always there and did this and that, and I was just like, wow, how fortunate for you. Look who's talking, big guy. No, my dad, oh wow, son, you know, that puts the things into perspective. And then nothing changes. I'm like, oh, great, another fun conversation. We've been through that a lot, but it's okay. I don't hold anything against my father. No resentment or anything. I just don't have it in me to hold those negative emotions. It's just not for me. You know, I've said it before. You put good in, good comes out. You put bad in, bad comes out. If you put love, kindness, respect, and understanding into your heart, into your mind, into your soul, those things are going to be produced from you and come out, rather than hatred, anxiety, angst, distraughtness, unpleasantry, whatever words you want to use. I don't like to put those into my heart, into my soul, and my mind. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. I've seen enough of it. I've done enough of it in my past. It's just not for me. Yo, Keg Dog, what's up? What's up? Appreciate that. Nothing but love. Back to your racer. You have a good one. Would love to know how that conversation goes, if you care to share with us at a later point. But you have a great night. We'll see you later. I'm actually also going to hop off, because I don't know if you were here a while ago, probably like an hour and a half ago, I was like, man, I need to go pee. I was like, but I'm just going to hold it. Yeah, I'm done holding. My bladder is saying, hey, it's time to go pee. So I'm going to go to the bathroom, hop off for the night. I appreciate all you guys for hopping in. I really hope that the next workout or two get way better. That the elbow is like recovers fully over the next day or two. So tomorrow night we'll be live. We got a pull workout. The day after that we've got push day. The Greg, what's up? How's it going? But yeah, absolutely happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. Like I said, I appreciate you guys being here. You guys, all of you guys, make the stream a billion times better for just being here. You make me push myself harder to communicate better, to be more intentional with my responses, to work out harder, everything. So I appreciate you guys endlessly. We'll be back tomorrow night, like I said, pull workout. So appreciate you all. Love you all, of course. Until next time, peace.